back to the Tower of Dreams. Last week on the Tower of Dreams. How do we even sum up what happened last week? Valkyrie broke into a maybe hookup's house when they weren't there. Had a really awkward conversation with her sister. They all dropped some food off for a food service. It's kind of nice at the interdenominational temple. Met some interesting characters. Saw that dreaded Kenku again. Chased them down. There's a standing appointment to meet the Kenku again because apparently the Kenku wants to help them. And then they went and saved everyone and everything by going down to the mines and rolling way too many natural 20s in negotiation sequence that could have been a really good fight. Yep. They did that. It was good. They found out that they decided to take on 500 more platinum of shared debt between the 5 of them in order to send Valkyrie's maybe hook up to school. They didn't know at the time that there's a blood pact involved. It's confusing. Go watch the vlog. And then, found out some cool stuff. Upset their employer because he promised by a binding magical contract to cover all their expenses. And that's where we are. Oh, and then they sent some letters. No, they sent in their first payments. Ha! Not crazy. Okay, so we are going to jump to Aviendha, who was not with us last time. So we're going back in time just a little bit. Earlier in that morning. Hour or two. Let's just say 2. And Aviendha, you are asleep. You guys came home after yesterday and you just passed out. After having the weird, awkward thing with the dinner and stuff. Then you passed out. Everyone tried to wake you up to have you come to the mine with them to settle everything, but they just couldn't rouse you from sleep. So you need your beauty rest, right? Totally.
Always.
Okay.
Always. It's too dirty over there anyway, so.
There you go. So, you all of a sudden hear a voice in your mind saying, Avi, it's time to wake up. Aviendha. Come on, you promised you'd play games with me today.
Why did I promise that?
It may have been after your 3rd glass of brandy, but I'm holding you to it.
Okay. Just give me a minute.
I brought you coffee.
Is it good coffee?
Again, mouth not moving at all. Of course it is. Just speaking directly into your mind. My mom made it.
Does make really good food. She'll sit up slowly. Thank you.
Well, I didn't tell you what we were going to be playing, but I hope you'll still play even after you hear.
Okay.
All right, it's game. It's called D&D, Doom and Destiny, and it's there's lots of dice, there's figurines, there's a map, there's role play. I just thought you'd be good at that. So, could we go play?
Oh,
this is on the table.
Yeah, she'll just throw covers off or whatever she had and grab her sword and so she's trying to strap her sword back on her waist and everything. What time is it? How early do you get up?
I let you sleep in. It's about 9.
Oh, okay. I appreciate it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, your family likes to argue in the mornings, don't they? Or your neighbors?
They sure do. Those are the
Okay.
neighbors. I wouldn't pay them any mind. Can we go play?
Yes, of course. Just gonna follow her.
And Mila will basically grab your hand and pull you.
Stop my coffee.
Yeah, basically into the other room where there is another cup of coffee and like a cold breakfast plate, like pastries and fruit and stuff like that set out for you. And then the table is set up with probably more pieces than for any game that you've ever seen before. She's like, okay, so the rules aren't complicated, but might take a while to explain.
What kind of game?
Go ahead and make
has this many pieces?
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Of course. This coffee must be really bad.
Yeah, no, it has nothing to do with the coffee. You have you're not awake enough yet. She's going on and on and on and on and on and on and on about all of these rules and whatever, and these different kinds of things that you roll, and you're not really tracking. But she finishes, she's like, all right, so let's start. You go first. So we'll just, we're not going to play D&D within D&D here. So just go ahead and roll a roll an intelligence check.
Let me just... Yeah, I rolled a 4 plus 2. So I got another 6. What the heck?
You spend the next
I'm
hour?
So confused.
Yeah.
I need Cethen.
By the end of it, Mila has these little tiny tears of frustration that kind of like are trickling down her face because she's trying just so hard to explain this, and it's just not clicking really well and all that. She's like, well, we're at our time limit. So
I'm so sorry.
No,
I
should have picked an easier game. I just misjudged you. It's okay. She does look really disappointed though. Well, I guess you should go meet up with your friends. And she turns around and just kind of briskly walks back to her room. And doesn't like slam the door or anything, but just like shuts it really like quietly behind her.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on. Cethen needs to be here. She's smart.
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna grab a pastry and the other cup of coffee and go out the front door because she's like really embarrassed.
Sure.
She's just like, oh my god, I can't do this.
So you head out the front door, and you see a figure standing behind the tree at the end of the front walkway.
Hello? Hello?
We know the truth.
What are you talking about? Who are you?
Stealing is bad.
She's gonna draw her sword.
Let me help. Let me help.
Who are you?
Hang in there. And this little, not little, it's a medium-sized creature. It's a Kenku steps out from behind the tree, it has a, it's pretty normal traveling clothes and has a gold locket around its neck. You shouldn't do that.
Oh, well, okay. Can I help you?
We know the truth.
I'll
take that. And they just walk towards you and are reaching for your hand.
Hi there. No, I'll take a step back. What are you doing?
Let me help. We are the Oracle.
Are you here to read my hand or something? I'm not giving you money.
No. We are the Oracle. We know the truth. Hang in there. I'll take that. And reaches for your hand again.
Take what?
Like kind of motioning that.
Oh, okay.
I want you to follow it.
Okay. I'll follow. Apprehensively.
Mm-hmm. And it's kind of, holding your hand and leading you in a particular direction. It doesn't necessarily have a bubbly disposition, but seems to be quite pleased. At kind of a medium pace.
So
and then
where are we going?
Find me to the tower.
I mean, she's thinking in her head, like, okay, yeah, the tower's pretty important. So she's not gonna say anything.
Right. And you stop in front of what really can only be described as a hovel, like a jury-rigged, ramshackle, kind of a tiny one-room thing that it kind of pops into and then comes back out, and it has like a traveler's pack on. To the tower! I'll take that. He grabbed your hand and keeps walking. And we'll cut that scene right there. And then we'll hop over to Valkyrie.
Great.
Sorry.
Just in time.
Yay. So you are heading toward the hot springs, yes?
Yes, correct.
Make a perception check for me.
Oof. What is her perception like? Oh, okay. I forgot that she's a rogue. 13 total.
Okay. You kind of do a double take as you're walking up the road, because you have to pass by the neighborhood where your family lives, and you see Aviendha walking with the Kenku towards like where the temple is.
How far are they away from me? Like from where I'm walking?
They're about like 25 yards. So like a good distance away. Like on the other side of a square kind of a thing.
How far am I away from the hot springs so far?
Not far. 15-minute walk.
How far did you say that Aviendha was away from me?
About 75
Oh, okay.
feet.
That's quite a bit. Okay. My mind heard 25 for some reason.
I said 25 yards.
Oh, okay, 25 yards. Got you. Okay.
I should have been more
No,
specific.
it's fine. It's fine. Wow. Okay. Give me 1 second. I really just have no idea. Okay. She is going to kind of look towards where she was walking for the hot spring, and then be like, okay, and turn and chase after Aviendha.
All right. So you they kind of like turn down this street and you're almost certain that you've lost them. Except when you round that corner, they've stopped. And you come around just in time to see the Kenku come out of like a doorway with a pack on and grab Aviendha's hand and start walking towards the temple again. You could do like a short run and catch up with them at this point.
Yeah, she would do a short run, and when she's within, I think, 30 feet of her, she would start put in the mind link of Aviendha. Where are you going? And this is like she's doing this as she's like running towards you or jogging towards you or whatever.
Valkyrie?
Hey, I'm behind you.
Oh. Hi. She's gonna stop.
What'd you say?
Hey.
Oh, I said hi.
What's going on?
Stealing is bad.
That's right. I told you that, and you keep saying it back to me.
Hang in there.
I woke up this morning and tried to play a game. Didn't go too well.
Oh, with Mila.
I think she's mad at me. I didn't really grow up with board games.
She'll get over it. It's fine. It's okay.
And I think she inadvertently called me stupid or something.
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
She's really...
I felt really bad.
I'm sorry. She's really introverted, but there are a few things that she's really passionate about, and that's board games. Well, especially D&D is one of them, and so she takes it really, personally, and she's very passionate about it. So it can get a little crazy. I'm sure that if she seemed mad, that she'll get over it. She probably already feels bad. I'm sorry she made you feel bad.
No, I didn't really grow up with a lot of that type of game. So, and I could not understand it. There's so many pieces. How do you play a game with that many pieces?
It's a hard game to throw at someone in the morning.
So we're headed towards the tower.
To the tower!
Why?
I have no idea.
You don't have to
I'm the Oracle.
Valkyrie's going to speak to your mind again. You don't have to go with it. You can say no. Are you wanting to go to the tower now?
I mean, she's saying this in her head. I just figured it was like, didn't we need to go anyway?
Well, I would get everyone else, so don't go by yourself.
Very true. I was half asleep this morning, and it was, oh my gosh. And by the way, your mother's coffee is delicious.
I'll take that. And I'll grab both of your hands.
Oh no, she's going to jerk her hand away.
What'd you say?
Wait, let's get everybody else first. Please.
This is a big adventure to just start in the morning without any prep or with just 1 or 2 people. So we need more people.
He will slowly nod. I'll take that.
I'm sure you will. Listen,
let me help?
I need to... She's talking to Aviendha now. She'll look directly at Aviendha. I need to head over to the hot springs to let someone know that I might not be in town this evening. But I'll catch up with you guys. Did we know where
they had said they might be heading to your family's jewelry store.
Okay. I think the rest are...
We had spoke.
I think the rest are heading to the jewelry store, so, maybe they'll be around town. So maybe if you want to head there, and I'll explain to her where that's located at in town. And I'll try to hurry.
Are you doing this with your head, or are you talking now?
She would probably have switched to just talking.
Okay. The Kenku's nodding again. Stealing is bad.
Nobody said anything about stealing.
So
Aviendha's still half asleep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go run there as quick as I can, and then I'll catch up with you guys in town.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Since you've already...
Do you want to just meet at your parents' shop?
Got the Kenku. That sounds good.
Okay.
All right. Stealing is bad.
Shouldn't do that.
Right.
Aviendha's still half asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, bye.
I might find some more coffee.
The tower!
And as...
No. We're going this way.
As Valkyrie walks away, she'll kind of like talk to herself under her breath, or will really kind of talk to her, to her quarry.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little weird saying that that stealing is bad to someone when I'm stealing myself. It seems a little, what's the word I'm looking for? It's fine. It may freak you out, but it's just a type of person. It's just a bird-like thing. I can never remember this is Valkyrie saying, I can never remember their race name. I don't know. Anyways, get weird vibes off of it. Well, that's strange. Yeah, okay. And she'll just start like jogging towards the hot springs.
All right. You head up towards the hot springs and get there.
What am I typing?
Just 20 minutes later.
Okay.
You walk through the familiar door and you see the receptionist, whose name you never asked,
right.
Leaning on the front desk, and dabbing her eyes with a Kleenex and sniffling a little bit.
And she'll kind of go up to the desk, like anticipating to say something, but then kind of, to ask and then stop when she notices that she's dabbing her eyes. Oh, are you okay?
I knew this day was coming eventually, but I wasn't ready. So,
Do you do you need to talk about it? Is there something what's happening?
it's not important. How can I help you? Do you want to take a soak in the springs?
I'm actually looking for one of your massage people, Rirdin.
Uh, she bursts into sobs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Riordan, he cleared out all of his things. All of his things, nothing. He didn't leave anything even to remember him by, you know? He was so beautiful.
So, wait, when did this happen?
Oh, we all came in and there was a note saying that he was off to greener pastures or whatever.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry for your loss. Huh. Well, she'll start kind of slowly backing away. Have a good day. Okay, well, feel better. And she'll start,
As the
mhm,
you're like walking out the door.
mhm.
As the door's closing, you see her kind of perk up with a perplexed face, going, "Wait, why do you want to see Rear?" And the door closes.
Okay. Um, she's going to go to his house.
Okay. Yeah,
So, however long that takes, that's the direction that she will
Another-
head.
20 minutes.
Great. She is walking pretty fast too, maybe even jogging here and there.
All right, you make it.
Okay.
There it is.
I
Little
will
duplex.
go and is the door closed?
The door is closed.
I will knock on the door.
The door will open, and standing there is Riordan.
Oh,
Oh,
hey.
well, hello, Valkyrie. How are you?
Hi, Riordan. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to just come here. I was half expecting you to be gone. But not, I was hoping you weren't going to be gone, but that's what I was. I stopped by the hot springs
Mm-hmm.
and
A
to
logical place to look.
right and
I
the
wasn't expecting you until after sunset.
I know you weren't your the what not your but the secretary there seems a little upset that you were leaving. Mentioned about you packing up your things. I mean, I'm not. I'm just sudden. It's a sudden move, quitting your job.
Apparently, going to school.
Right. Are you
Remember?
leaving today or tomorrow?
I haven't decided.
Got it.
I was going to walk along some of the underroads there, though. Probably tonight. I was going to leave tonight.
You're
At, like-
very spontaneous.
4.
At 4 in the morning or 4 this evening?
Really early in the morning.
Right.
4 dawn.
I'm being really nosy and I'm sorry.
You want to come in?
Oh, okay. And she will step inside.
Right? Everything's packed. Nothing's the same. And the door under the stairs is open.
Oh. It's a nice place that you're moving out of.
Well, you know, it served its purposes, I suppose.
Aren't you sad to be moving?
Well, it's not like this place was really home.
You don't have any friends or anything that you're saying bye to?
I have one right here with me now.
Well, we just met, what was it, yesterday?
Oh, I consider us fast friends, though.
Because I got a massage from you.
Oh no, you made quite an impression. After all, I have entrusted you with something very precious to me.
What did you entrust me with?
Oh, come now.
You didn't give me anything, Rirdin.
That's okay. Keep it. I'll ask you for it again next time I see you.
You found the drawer unlocked.
Drawer?
What? She's going to pull out the harmonica.
He just has a huge grin on his face.
Okay.
Like...
You're talking about this.
Look, you've got some fast fingers, Valkyrie.
Kind of have a problem with stealing things and a little bit of encouragement when I don't really ask for it.
He just laughs and closes your fingers around it. Says, seriously, it's okay.
But it's your family.
I'm impressed.
Mom, I thank you, but it is yours. I shouldn't have stole it. I'm sorry. Whether you're impressed or not, it wasn't the right thing to do.
Seriously, it's okay. I mean, look. And he holds up one of your spatulas.
Wait. Like the one, like a spatula I had on my person? Okay, just making sure it wasn't like from my parents' house.
Nope. One of your own personal,
which puts
personal
a hole on a
tools.
whole other creepy level. That's mine. And she's like waving the hand with like the harmonica still in it.
Sticky fingers.
Interesting.
Want it back?
I mean, I think it's the only one I have on me, so for cooking on the go, it's handy. Do you want to trade?
I'd rather have something else to remember you by.
And what? Still holding like the harmonica between them.
He'll take the spatula and set it on a little like box or something that's right next to him. I don't know. Do you have anything you'd be willing to part with?
I mean, I'm sure I could find something in my bag. This is a strange situation. I
mean, trust me. Bluffing to get you to admit that you stole that does make this an interesting situation.
Oh, but you stole my spatula.
Well, So we're even.
So,
He'll turn around and walk towards that back room that you know is like a little kitchen.
so what,
Something to drink.
sure. She's just kind of looking at the harmonica.
I'll come back out with 2 large glasses of ruby red wine. And we'll walk over and hand you one.
She'll take the wine in the other hand, still holding the harmonica in the other. So, what, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So what, if you, do you play the harmonica?
Oh, of course. Kind of silly to have one otherwise, wouldn't it?
Prove it. And she'll hand it over to him. Or hold it out to him.
Tip the rest of his glass back, and he'll take the harmonica. He kind of holds it, looks at it, and looks and goes, "Are you sure? You see what I can do with music."
Wait. What is this harmonica going to do? I know your harp was making my friends fall asleep last night. I barely was able to fight it myself.
Mm-hmm. Another impressive thing about you, by the way.
It was more than difficult. You play very well.
Thank you.
So what would happen if you played the harmonica?
Well, this harmonica is very special. Family heirloom. Designates one as the scion of the Cambrians. I don't think anything in particular would happen. I don't know, maybe you'd fall for me a little bit more than you already have. Playful.
You flatter yourself. But she's
Always.
smiling.
But you can hang on to it.
You need it if you're the scion.
Not planning on going home anytime soon. I'll just come find you before I do.
She will look at the harmonica. But, she will bring out the trinket that she stole from the other, the emerald, encrusted unicorn-shaped paperweight.
Uh-huh.
Do you need a paperweight?
He'll kind of look back between that and you and go, I'll take it, but only because I am quite certain that you've stolen this also.
She'll smirk.
And
I don't know what you mean.
drop it into a travel bag.
She'll take the harmonica.
Any reason for me to stick around for this evening?
Well, that's one reason I was looking for you at the hot springs is, unfortunately, I am not 100% positive I'll be here this evening. Troop is looking to head out.
He looks visibly disappointed. And we'll say, that is disappointing.
I mean, there's a small percentage that we might be here, but I am uncertain, and I didn't want to... Well, first of all, I wasn't really sure if anything was still happening today because of what happened last night, and it seemed a little awkward, and... So.
Well, I will be here on the off chance that you are still in town. And if you are not, then let's just say you'll owe me dinner some other time. Next we meet.
Okay. So are you really going to the college, or
Well,
if I don't see
Yeah.
you, I need to know where to find you, unless you're planning on coming
you
back
can find
to
me
visit.
there. That's the plan.
Okay. All right. Well, here's hoping that I'm around later. But if not, we'll see each other again.
Indeed. I have a good feeling about it. 1 second. And he'll step into that door under the stairs, and you hear it sound like footsteps on stairs.
She's watching
Um,
very intently.
And then he pops out again and goes, I thought you might like this. They grow around my hometown. And he takes out a strikingly red flower that has its petals are in a strange geometric pattern. He'll very casually walk over to you and just tuck it behind one of your ears. And let his hand hover there for a second and go, lovely.
What's it called? She'll kind of like touch it a little bit.
Fire flowers. They only grow near some of the magma rivers in the Underdark. They say they're extraordinarily beneficial for use in crafting.
Oh. Are they edible?
I personally enjoy cooking them myself.
Oh.
Delightfully sweet.
Oh, I think, and she'll get in her bag, and I'm gonna say she might have like a chocolate left, and that's it from her before. And she'll kind of hold out like a mostly empty box with just one chocolate in it. Here, I make candies.
Well, you are full of surprises, Valkyrie. Pluck it from your fingers and pop directly into his mouth. Well, I take it back. You do not owe me dinner, but I definitely think you owe me dessert. Deal?
Deal. And she'll put the box away.
You will.
And ever so quickly give him a kiss on the cheek.
And then dart out the door, kind of a thing.
Yeah,
or,
then
and
she'll
then
leave.
stand there awkwardly.
She'll be like,
I just wanted. I wanted the rest.
Yeah,
to be
no.
action.
Yeah, she'll give him a kiss on the cheek. Look at him for another second, smile, and then wave by and start towards the door.
He does look surprised, and he places his hand on his cheek, and he has kind of a stupid grin on his face.
Okay.
Yep.
And
Very
she'll leave.
good. All right. Nathaniel, Seth, and Vaughan. You guys are outside the post office, and Valkyrie just walked away from you to head towards the hot springs.
Oh, before we go to the jewelry shop, shouldn't we go and see if the Kenku / Oracle is still actually at the temple?
That's right. We promised that we would meet them there, didn't we?
Well, as
Kind
much
of.
as you can say that's a promise, sure.
Kind of.
Sure, let's take a walk. Let's.
I
Try to
need
get
to
this-
deliver some letters first. Send off some
well.
letters, and then I'll.
Do you want us
meet
to
up
wait
with...
for you?
No. Go ahead, and I'll catch up.
So Vaughan and Seth go to the temple.
Great. You make it to the temple in no time. Not too far. And there is Jenny, the half orc, still sweeping the step.
It
Hello.
never gets clean.
Oh, hello. Back
Hi.
again.
Yes. Is there a Kenku that works here? Or volunteers, pays penance, something?
Oh, yeah, there was weird bird thing that
Mhm.
stayed here for a little bit. I haven't
So-
seen it.
Bit of a speech impediment, that one.
Very kind of you.
But you have not seen them in a while.
Not today. Didn't come back to stay here last night, that is.
Does it normally stay? Do they normally stay here?
Sporadically.
I'll turn to Vaughn and say, should we check the alley and back where we spoke with it, maybe? Maybe it thought we were meeting it exactly on that spot? Or do you want to go inside?
No, let's do a quick once around, give it our best shot, and see if it's hovering around the building,
Right.
so to speak.
You guys,
Just like
yeah,
in the air.
go around back, which is like downhill from the front, to the alley where you had chased it, and you see, with a knife, a piece of paper kind of held to like a little one of the wood panels of the temple.
All right, I'll walk up and pull the knife and take a look at the paper. Can I read it? What is it?
Do you speak Aran?
Didn't even have to check. No.
I do not either.
Yeah, this is a bunch of, I mean, it's obviously a letter. But it is written in a language that you do not know.
Chicken scratch.
Kind of looks like it. Probably more like Raven Scratch, but yes.
Do you think there's anyone at the post office that could translate this, or someone else?
Well, my first thought is maybe it's incorrect for us to assume the notes for us, since we can't read it.
Very possible, but
But how are your drawing skills? Could you sort of mimic this letter on a piece of paper?
could I duplicate it?
Yes.
I could certainly make an attempt. Sure.
Because my drawing skills are.
Can I draw? I don't have a draw skill.
Okay. Mhm. Yeah, you can try.
I mean, is it a terribly long letter, or is it like 12 words? Is it?
No, yeah, it's not super long. It's like, maybe a sentence or two if you knew what punctuation in this language looked like.
Or maybe 4 lines.
It's
I'll
an
tell you what.
essay.
Let's both try our best, and maybe between the two of us, we'll get most of the words right.
Right. Crafting action. I'm assuming neither of you has drafting.
No.
Excellent. In that case, go ahead. You do not get your 1d6 from your tier level in your crafting class, but you do each get a 1d6 from assisting each other.
Yay.
Yay.
And I don't think we're using any fancy materials or anything. It's just whatever scraps we have.
Yup. Both of you roll, and your total will determine how accurately you are able to do this.
Just one d6.
Each of you 1d6. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
There's something really tricky about how the letters like flow into each other in this language, and you get something that might kind of look like it, but it probably would be, if you wanted to get someone to translate, it'd be more efficient just to take the letter.
We could always bring it back if we get it translated and find out it's not for us.
Yeah, you want to look over our 2 attempts and like, yeah, maybe it's better if we just take it. Okay, and I'll leave the dagger in the door.
We could, put the knife back.
This is a warning.
Yeah.
Excellent. So you are leaving it. The
No,
letter,
no,
or
we're-
you're taking the
we're
taking the
taking-
letter, leaving the dagger. Got it. Okay.
Take the letter, leave the dagger.
Great. Perfect. Excellent. And where are you heading with the letter?
I suppose back to, we were going to rendezvous with the jewelry store, right?
Okay. You'll head in that direction then. Nathaniel, you duck into the post office, and the postman looks up. Oh, weren't you just here?
I was. I actually have some letters that I need to send out.
Oh, okay.
Hand them 3 letters.
These are properly addressed.
Properly addressed as best they can be.
All right. And then he'll draw the little magic circles on them, and they'll poof. Oh, you're Nathaniel Algren, right?
That's correct.
I have a letter for you. And he'll hand you an envelope.
Take the envelope and thank you. Open it up and read it.
So reads an official letter addressed to Aviendha Shava, Cethen Mistraloth, Nathaniel Algren, Valkyrie Heltara, and Vauggan Lavinar. On the 13th day of the 5th month, it has come to our attention that you have taken on the sponsorship of a soon-to-be student, Rirdin Comrayan. As a result, an additional 100 platinum has been added to each of your accounts, increasing each of your totals by that amount, bringing the total owed for each of you to 595 platinum and 1 gold, due to your recent payments. If you are wondering about the extra gold, I remind you that we charge a 1 gold processing fee with the reception of every payment, as Bursar charity probably discussed with you.
No, he did not discuss this.
Of course, this is with exception to one Aviendha Shava, who has not yet sent in her first payment and so continues to owe her original balance, plus the 100 for a total of 600 platinum. On behalf of Bursar Charity and the entirety of the administration here at CVCTA, I would like to sincerely thank you for your eagerness to extend your patronage of this fine institution. Due to your eagerness, I would like to remind you all that you can send in non-payment donations at any time in the same manner that you send in payments. Simply include a note that denotes them as donations instead of remittance. Yours forever, Ms. Alpharetta Periwinkle, CVCTA alumnae, assistant to the bursar, receiver of the checks, charger of the accounts, hunter of the delinquent. P.S. Also, you're encouraged to continue sponsoring students. I've been informed, since this is the first case of its kind, that if you each incur a total additional balance of 500 platinum in sponsorship debt, that you will be awarded with a special prize. Isn't that exciting?
I feel like that's a backhanded comment somehow. I don't know. This is not exciting. That is not exciting. They work fast. I fold up the leather, put it back in the envelope, put it in my bag. Thank you. And rush out the door and try to catch up to Vaughan and Cethen.
Yeah, so you know they're heading to the temple, and you kind of meet them right as they're coming back around it from grabbing their letter that they found. Yeah, and you
Do you read Kenku or Orin or this? Can you read this?
Take it and look at it. Hold it up to the light. It's a bunch of chicken scratch.
Yes. Okay, worth a try.
I pull out the letter. We all just received a letter,
Oh,
and I hand it over to
Seth is really excited to look at it until she reads the like salutation and sees who it's from, and
Yeah.
Well,
Apparently that went by quick because that all happened yesterday, last night.
This morning. Yes. Good to know that they've received our payment at least, but rather bold to assume that we would just give the money in addition to everything we already owe.
Yeah.
Vaughn will say, can I see the letter?
Oh, absolutely. Forgive me, Vaughn. Here.
He'll read the letter and shrug his shoulders, and in his best Kenku impersonation go, stealing is wrong.
Very good.
Fold up the letter, and it's rather disgustedly packed into there.
Put it back in my bag.
All right, off to the jewelers.
Off to the jewelers.
Off to the
Great.
jewelers.
Jumping back to Aviendha. So you guys make it before anyone else to the Heltara Jewelers. I know, super original name. They, product is what speaks. And there's a little bench outside, and the Kenku just kind of hops up on it and pats for you to sit down next to it, but with some space between you, like on the other side of the bench, kind of a thing.
I dig it. Okay. I'll sit on the opposite end. We'll be here soon, I think. I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh.
We are the Oracle. We know the truth. And he'll reach into its bag and pull out a very small stack of what look to be very worn cards.
Ah.
I completely missed that. I'm sorry.
Fine.
He's mad at me because he's bored and yeah.
Yep. The kangaroo reached into their bag. It said, "We are the Oracle. We know the truth," and took out a very small stack of what looked to be very worn cards.
Oh, Like a card game?
We are the Oracle. We know the truth.
They're like offended now.
I am so sorry.
It just holds its hand up for you not to speak. Aviendha's still half asleep.
Can I see one? Like what
It kind of like holds the cards back away from you. Stealing is bad.
She's having a really bad morning.
It kind of gestures for you just to stay right there.
Okay.
Let me help. And it will flip over 3 cards in between you. They all have these strange, hard to discern images on them. On one of the cards seems to be a hooded figure with a knife. Kind of skulking through shadows. And as you look harder, it looks like there are lights that kind of pass by as if it's like actually moving. And the figure does kind of look like it's like creeping, walking. And then you see upside down a picture of looks kind of like a page. That you'd see with knights, and then a pair of crossed swords this is the next or third card, a pair of crossed swords with a skull above it. And the king kind of like sits like really straight, and looks at you and says, beware. The rogue's companion is not what they seem. Beware. An adversary lurks in the dark. Beware. And then we'll kind of slouch again. We know the truth. We'll kind of scoop up the cards and put it back in its little small it had like almost dealt out like half of them, like
That's good.
and just put the cards back.
Clap. Who is not as they seem?
What'd you say?
Nothing. Hey, what does the sword, the crossed swords with the skull mean?
What'd you say?
Never mind.
We know the truth.
She'll just say, of course
We
you
are
do.
the Oracle.
She's having a day.
The Kenku just like pat you on the shoulder as you're sitting there waiting. And up, not too long after this walk, Nathaniel, Seth, and Vaughan.
Oh, you found them.
Oh, stealing is bad.
Hi guys.
And she kind of holds both her hands out in front of her like they were holding hands yesterday.
Okay.
Hello. Hello.
I'll take that.
Hello. She finds the Aran letter and holds it out to hit and says, is this from you?
Oh, we know the truth.
The Oracle?
We are the Oracle. Find the Oracle.
Okay, Thank you.
I'll just hold out its hand for the
Sure.
We'll take it.
Give it the note.
and crumple it up. Throw it.
Oh, okay.
It sees your concern, goes, hang in there.
Thank you. Should we? Well, I'm guessing Valkyrie isn't back yet. You all don't have to, but I would like to go inside and just take a look at her parents' wares and see if they can show me anything that they're working on in the back. If that's all right with you all.
It's completely fine. We're waiting for Ali anyway. I mean, I don't know how long he's going to be in the bank for. Literally.
True. It did seem to take a long time for him to get the money the first time, so.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you all are welcome. Of course, this is not my place. You're welcome to come inside if you want, but I will be going inside.
So who's going inside?
I
will go
Don't
fetch
like to.
the crumpled piece of paper,
Okay.
smooth it out, and put it in my bag. Just for-
Littering is bad.
The Kenku rolls his eyes. You shouldn't do that.
And then I'll go into the jewelry shop.
All right. Aviendha, are you staying out with the Kenku? Or are you going in as well?
I think she'll go inside. She wouldn't want to be alone with the Kenku. She's having a weird day.
Just kind of sits there, kicking its feet on the bench. And as you guys are going in the door, he goes, "Stealing is bad," as though it's reminding you. But yeah, you go in, and this isn't like a revolutionarily set up jewelry shop. There's cases with very beautiful pieces with all different kinds of metals and jewels. And I mean, it's a jewelry store. There's lots of it. There does seem to be a special case where there's some very unique pieces. And as soon as you walk in, oh, welcome, Nathaniel, Seth, Vaughan, Aviendha. It's so good to see you all. I'm glad you stopped by.
Hello. Is
Hello,
it just Lehemilk or is
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Al. Very nice to see you here. I was wondering if I might, if it's all right with you, if I might just browse around a bit, and then if you have time, would you mind showing me if there's any pieces you're working on? I would absolutely love to see your process or whatever it is you're working on in the shop in the back as well, if that is agreeable.
Oh, of course. Of course. Take your time. Just let me know when you want to go back.
She'll probably go up to the special case first.
Excellent. So yeah, you definitely there's a pendant. There's 3 pieces in here. A pendant that looks like it has a particular kind of gem set into it with like this really intricate kind of etched metal around it. But the gem itself is constantly changing color. And then one of the pieces is a tiara that looks like it's made out of silver, kind of speckled with little tiny diamonds. And the thing that is the strangest about this is the kind of some of the lattice working that the diamonds are set in are twisted into a almost to where it looks like a tree, and the diamonds are like fruit hanging from it. And then the third object is a dagger. That is unlike any dagger that you have ever seen. One, it's pretty small looking, like, like no bigger than a knife. But it doesn't have a hilt on it. It has like a bangle.
Ooh.
And this is, or maybe not a bangle, but like a bracelet kind of a
Yeah.
thing that looks like
Mhm.
it'd be rather tight fitting. Like this isn't something that's going to like jangle around and stab you.
And it's just coming straight out from the bracelet. There's no like hinge mechanism or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, I want to ask about everything. Elle, do you have time to tell me about any of your pieces? Is that
Of course. Always have time for another jeweler.
Thank you. Everything is beautiful. I suppose tell me about this pendant. Tell me about the stone that's in here. This is gorgeous, and it continues to change hue. It is beautiful.
Every now and then, special things happen when we make things and attract domestic magic's attention. This is one of those particular things. It started off actually as an opal. But ever since finishing it and putting on the finishing touches, the stone, and I've spent a long time looking at this, the stone itself changes like type. Like
really?
When it's green, it's an emerald. When it's red, it's a ruby. When it's clear, it's diamond. It maintains the same cut, but so more flashy, showy kind of a piece. But
that is so fascinating.
Well, again, we can't take all the credit.
But surely domestic magic has blessed your particular craftsmanship here, so please do not discount yourself. And I really love this this tiara here. Was it made for a particular celebration or particular purpose? The fruit tree motif is so it evokes very particular feelings within me.
It's that one's very special. When we'd originally crafted it, it was only a young sprout that we had carved into, but it has since grown and, as you can see, fruited with diamonds.
Incredible.
And the diamonds do fall off, and they can be sold, which we've done in hard times, or recycled and used in other products.
Sure, but this product is then for sale. How could you even put a price on such a thing?
Well, it would take a very, very tough negotiator to get us to actually sell it. I put it on display because it's a fine example of craftsmanship that comes out of our shop.
Absolutely. Certainly, even this piece itself should be the absolute pinnacle of the craftsmanship that can come out of the entire region of Silverstruck, not even just your craftsmanship. It is incredible.
You honor me.
And forgive me. This third piece, it does seem to differ from the other two quite.
Yes,
quite a bit.
Mila actually made that one. You can't tell because of how it's displayed, but the blade fully retracts somewhere into the bracelet, and with a particular motion, It actually extends. It's a 2-foot dagger. Functions as a punch dagger, but you can conceal it. I'm not really sure what Mila was going for when she made this. Probably something inspired by that D&D game that she plays or whatever.
Sure, Seth has not heard of this game, but she's sure. So then, when it is fully retracted, is it merely a flesh bracelet all the way around? Does it appear to have some sort of pendant or
bracelet? Just a gold
fascinating.
bracelet.
Fascinating. This is truly incredible, Milk. I cannot even begin to aspire to make the types of things that you've created here.
You underestimate yourself
Truly
as
amazing.
always, Cethen.
Well, thank you. If somebody else wants to take a turn and look at some stuff.
Yeah, anyone else looking around? You guys just vaguely
Nathaniel
browsing.
Nathaniel will be looking at just a lot of it just to see if anything catches his eye.
You do see something that catches your eye. You see a little cushion in one of the display cases. And on that cushion, there are 2 indentations, one of which has nothing there. And the other is a ring. And this ring looks so peculiarly like a ring you are very familiar with. Not the same. Couldn't be the same. That's absurd. But similar.
I'd pull out my ring that I have hidden to see how closely similar it is.
Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
I'm not going to trust fantasy grounds this time. I'm going to roll my own dice. I'm going to be a big boy. Do my own thing.
3. Okay.
Nah, I'm going to roll my own die. Investigation, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. 16.
Awesome. These are nearly identical. Almost like mirror images.
I would call Lahamel?
Just then, Krishana walks out of the back. Oh, you're all here! And she walks over and you have a good eye, Nathaniel. Is there a lady?
There was.
Do you still have your ring out, or have you
I still have it out. I was about to pocket it back, but I still have it out.
And she kind of like looks like, does the like she assumed like you were holding what was in the case, kind of a thing. Like, oh, are you trying to hide it? Like prevent her from making any close inspection?
No, I won't hide it.
Nathaniel, do you have the pair to this ring?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Can I see it?
He is conflicted so hard right now. Hang on. Odd, I give it. Even I don't. I hand it to her. My eye is not leaving that ring either.
She puts on takes an appraisal lens and is looking at it really closely, and takes the other ring out and is looking at them both and goes, no mistake. Has our mark on it as well. How did you get this, Nathaniel?
Hold my hand back out to take it back.
And she'll give it back right away.
Oh, it was a family heirloom. It was my mother's originally.
I do remember selling that piece quite some time ago. But the buyers didn't look anything like you. Do you take after your father then?
Take more after my mother.
Oh, fair enough. Can I tell you something about these rings?
Please.
These rings are intrinsically bound to each other. I tried to sell them as a pair, but the buyer would have none of it. Don't put it on. There's something. The fates are linked. As long as this ring isn't worn, I'm afraid bad luck will follow the wearer of that ring.
Daniel will kind of just be blurred off from all that, just thinking about it all.
You know what? Take the other one. And she holds it out to you.
Are you sure?
Yes. It is I have refused to sell it to many people over the years.
Daniel will reach out and take it. Place it with the other one on a chain.
You'll look at her and her eyes look very sad. She'll say, I see that you already know something of this misfortune.
I've witnessed it before, yes.
She'll reach forward and pat you on the cheek. I am sorry. And then she will turn and...
Thank you.
Of course. And walk away. Vaughan, what are you doing?
Just browsing, looking around, with hands behind the back. Don't want to touch the glass. Don't want to. Just observing, just looking at the display cases.
Kind of casually,
Yeah,
not staying and hovering over any one thing, any two.
I don't. Just
Okay.
You know.
Right. Aviendha? You're in the store.
Caught me with food in my mouth.
Are you doing anything in particular in the jewelry store?
Well, my original plan was trying to avoid the Kenku, so.
Okay.
I think I've succeeded.
So you're also kind of aimlessly.
Yeah, she'll look at it because, pretty rings and stuff, and everything's all shiny. She's just not really interested in anything right now. But she's still looking.
Fair enough.
Is there anything blue?
Yeah, there's actually a necklace, silver or white gold. You can't quite tell yourself because you're not necessarily an expert in these things, as long as it looks nice, right? That's words exit. Silver with sapphires, blue sapphires, starting from small up towards where it would be like around your collarbones, and then each step down from there, the sapphires get a little bit bigger until the bottom middle one, which kind of looks like it has, when you look really close at it, like it has a little tiny flame flickering in it. So like this looks really cool, like deep blue, this little tiny orange glow in the middle of it.
Oh, she's gonna get really excited. Excuse me.
Yes. How can we help you, Avi?
Hi. What? That necklace.
Oh, you have a good eye, dear.
Does it? When I look at it, it's got like flames or something, but it's blue, right? Like it's not. There's nothing moving. Is there?
That's a very rare kind of sapphire. It's called a wisp sapphire. It's said that when will-o'-the-wisps die out in the wilds, that they take their final rest inside a sapphire that they find. This is one that we found.
Wait, so like literally having a spirit inside?
Mm-hmm.
That is so cool. How much?
Oh, well, I'd say about 2 platinum.
She gives like a little squeak. She only has one. How many
Somebody
gold pieces
has
platinum?
your payout from Avi, from Allie, sorry.
What?
Does anyone remember who volunteered to bring Aviendha the gold
Got
from
my
finding
money.
the last object?
And
Thought he was going to give it to her.
Okay, very good.
At least I thought. I don't fully remember.
Tell you what, family discount. One it is.
She's like really excited.
Yeah. Take that platinum. She'll reach into the case and pull it out and hand it to you.
Thank you. It's so pretty.
Oh.
Do you have a case for it or anything to protect it, or
Of course.
like a box?
Yeah. Pull out like one of those long necklace boxes and throw it in there. beautifully laid out, and then close it and hand it back.
Thank you so much. It's gorgeous.
Oh, I should say, there's a legend around these spirit sapphires. That if you are wearing them on the full moon, that you'll get to ask you'll find an answer to a question that you have.
She's gonna laugh. She's not gonna like laugh like she's laughing at them or anything, but like it reminds her of her sword. So she's just kind of give a slight chuckle and just that's like the coolest thing ever to her. It's probably one of the few things that she's able to actually buy that's really nice for herself with her own money. So she's like, yeah.
Feels that much better.
She's gonna put it in her bag.
Okay. Right at that moment, Valkyrie, you'll be walking up to the front of the shop, and you'll see Allie also running and coming up to the front of the shop. He goes, "Oh, I ran all the way here. I must use the bathroom. Excuse me." And ducks inside really quick. And that is where we will pause for about a moment, 8 to 10 minutes for our bio break. For those of you that don't know, we take an 8 to 10 minute break to refresh ourselves. So hang in there. We will be back.
All right. Be right back, up. Mics are hot.
Avi must seriously be like still hungover or something.
That was great.
You only had 3 glasses.
I know, but she like
Nathaniel drank
She
almost
was
the
a
whole
weird-
thing as soon as he got back.
she's like a weird.
Avienda's still half asleep.
Yep. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. She's not a lightweight. She's just half asleep.
Careful. Kenku's actively learning from you all.
Kenku learns.
All right, chat. I'm going to go ahead and take recommendations of literally anything you want to see in this second half of the show. Ready to go.
Anything and everything happens.
You're easy to please, Dan. Anything. And you pick nachos. Okay. Fair enough.
I mean, nachos have all the real power.
There's something to that. There's something to that.
All right, I'll break the awkward silence. Has anybody seen? I was just watching today. Weird Al's new. I guess I don't know if it's new or not.
No, I haven't.
One I've never seen, called "Trapped in a Drive-Thru."
No.
Oh my God, it's 10 minutes.
Oh,
But it's absolutely glorious.
it is.
It's supposed to be a parody of R. Kelly's "Trapped in a Closet,"
Mhm.
but it is unbelievable.
It was, yeah. It's actually old. It's been out for a while, I think.
Okay, I just happened to discover it. You know, things. I'm an old fuddy duddy. It takes me a while to discover these things.
Alrighty.
Are you willing to go and start?
I think
You
so.
good? Okay,
I know.
all right. I'll take down our
doesn't-
be right back sign. It's movie sign.
We got movie sign.
We have movie side.
Push the button, Frank.
All right. So inside the shop, you all see Allie kind of really quickly run and go, bathroom! And Nathaniel just kind of points and Allie runs in that direction. Outside, Valkyrie, you're still standing outside of the shop, and the Kenku will look at you curiously and excuse me, and say, "We are the Oracle. We know the truth," and hold up a little tiny stack of cards.
What do you got there?
"We are the Oracle." They'll pat the bench next to it, indicating to leave space between you.
Okay, I'll bite. She'll go and sit down.
And we'll shuffle its cards and then deal out a 3-card spread. And you will see what looks to be a tangle of vines that are, again, when you look closer, seem to just kind of be writhing. A monk or a person holding a silhouette, really, holding a quarterstaff and seeming to go through practiced motions with it. And a what's very obviously the eye stalk of a beholder. The Kenku will sit and stare at this. And then again, just kind of stiffen and look straight at you and go, not all is right in the woods. Beware the dark. Strange things crawl there. But you can also meet a very helpful friend. And we'll kind of, we are the Oracle. We know the truth.
Oh.
And we'll gather up the cards and shuffle them back in.
Thanks. Thank you. That's it's a neat trick you have there. All right. Well, I'm gonna go inside. I'll be right back. Okay.
Oh, stealing is bad.
Right. She'll go inside.
You get in there, but right before you do, Lehemel turns to you, Cethen, and goes, would you be interested in coming back and seeing the projects that we're working on right now?
Please, I would love to.
Excellent.
Absolutely love to.
Let's go. And he and Krishana both will kind of walk up behind you and start pushing you towards the door, and to the back of the shop. And right then, Valkyrie, you come in, and your mom turns over her shoulder and goes, "My hands are full. Can you watch the shop? Mind the front." And then they're back through the door.
Sure.
Seth, you're kind of whisked back into this little kind of workshop room. It's not super big, but there's all kinds of implements and kind of like little vice grips and clamps and detailing tools and a little some molds and a tiny little smelting area in the corner, and Lehemel says, "I was just about to put the finishing touches on this ring. A very special ring. And I was wondering if you would be willing to assist."
I would absolutely be floored to assist you. That would be incredible. Thank you. Yes, please.
Lovely. In that case, he sits down, puts on some magnifiers and takes these very delicate tools and starts inscribing and drawing kind of both hands at the same time around this band. And
It's a lot of dice.
He's very successful in his crafting attempt. A master at work. And yeah, this is the thing shines, basically. And he just kind of sits back, wipes sweat from his brow, and goes, "Could you finishing touches, Cethen?
Sure.
Come over here. You see this right here, pointing
Yes.
to like the inside of the band. I just want you to write something that you feel is meaningful there."
Oh gosh. Okay. Seth will write loyalty in whatever her Does it? She'll ask El. What language? I don't speak many, but I.
Whatever is closest to your heart.
Oh, okay. So then probably in. I lost my page. In whatever the language Tritons speak. I'm sorry. That's probably what she'll write it in.
Okay. Very good. And as you finish inscribing, there's kind of a blue glow all the way around this band. And then it kind of fades. It is perfect. Krishana, appraise it. And she comes running over and oh my. Well, I think this shall be a lovely farewell gift for our daughter. And,
I'm gonna cry.
And Lamo pats you on the back. Cethen goes, "Thank you so much. We wanted to make something special for Valkyrie. Once had her in town still, you know. Who knows when we're going to see her next out adventuring with you all.
Sure.
Could you send her back?
Absolutely.
If anyone else that isn't part of your group comes in, just tell them the shop's closed.
Okay. Thank you so much for letting me assist you, Ella. I'm truly honored. Thank you. And she'll go back out the front and get.
He'll
Valkyrie.
very solemnly bow in gratitude to you.
I will salute. With tears in her eyes, she'll go back out to the front and say, Valkyrie, your dad wants to see you really fast, if that's okay. I'm just gonna stand at the front door and tell anybody else that comes in that we're closed for a couple minutes.
Are you okay?
Very much so.
And she
Yes.
still has the red flower in her hair.
You look very nice.
Thanks. Is he in the back?
Yeah, he's back in the workshop, and your mom too.
Okay. She will head back there.
When you first come in, their backs are kind of to you. When you come through, they turn, and your mom's already crying. And your dad's eyes look a little watery, and they just kind of motion for you to come over, and they each grab one of your hands. Valkyrie, thank you for coming to visit.
Of course.
We appreciate everything that you and your friends have done. Word spreads quick. We want you to have this. It's a tiny white gold band that, by glancing at it, you can tell would fit perfectly. And the guy just places it into the palm of your hand. We just want you to take this as a keepsake from us. It'll always lead you home, one way or another, or at least remind you of home. There are some special properties that come with it.
It's I was trying to make something that would keep you safe. As long as you wear that ring, I think
think it will. And if you ever lose it, thanks to Seth, if you ever lose it, it'll always come back to you.
It's beautiful, and she'll put it on.
You don't quite know how to describe the sensation, kind of tingly, maybe. Having it on, something that like, just like an itch a little bit that quickly fades. But out of character, your as long as you are wearing this ring, your AC will be 1 higher. Functionally a ring of protection, with the added bonus that literally if you leave it anywhere, if it's stolen, etc., at the end of the day, it will disappear from wherever it is and reappear on your finger.
She will immediately hug both of them.
Your mom's sobbing.
Mom, it's.
I'll
be back. It's fine.
I know it's.
Thank you, both of you. You've been so welcoming for my friends, and I know that they appreciate it.
Just be safe.
Always. I will.
And they both hug you, each take turns, hugging you tight, kissing you on both cheeks. And your dad adds a kiss on your forehead, and just says, go. We worry about you, but go with our blessing. We know you'll find your place and that all will be well.
Thank you. And she'll wipe a tear away. Have you heard anything about the gym costs in town? The miners.
Oh, there was an announcement earlier that everything's going back to normal.
Good.
Did you have something to do with that?
Just consider it me taking care of you. And she'll give him a kiss on the cheek. And, I'll leave you to your work. I'm sure you got plenty. Hopefully my friends are at least buying something from you.
Your mom will... Yes, well, we at least had one sale, so it was good. That was good.
Good. I'll be sure to get them to make some money, and I'll bring them back. I'm sure they'll buy more.
And they'll just nod and walk out to the front with you.
Okay.
Allie will come out of the restroom at this point and go, well, we probably best be on our way, right? All errands in town are finished. We are done impoverishing me, right?
Yeah.
The post office?
Oh yeah, we need to stop by the post office
I gotta send off a payment.
for Aviendha.
Oh, yes.
Sorry.
Aviendha, we got a letter. Maybe you want to read it?
Oh, really?
Mm.
Okay. And then, like, as she reads it, she, like, her face just drops. Like, she's just like, what? Post office, please. Sure.
I was like, well, we can stop the post office on the way out of town. That's fine. Do any of the rest of you want to purchase anything?
They have such beautiful stuff. Look, guys. Look at this necklace.
Oh.
Isn't it cool?
That's beautiful, Aviendha.
Valkyrie, look at this. It's really cool. It's so gorgeous.
Yes. I remember. Yeah, it's beautiful.
The blue complements your hair so fantastically.
It does.
Thank you. Are you okay, Seth? Like,
Yes.
okay.
I am very happy. Thank you.
Good. I'm glad. I'll have to make a down payment on a house.
Yeah.
All good things.
Okay.
You all are saying goodbye then?
Mm-hmm.
You guys, so
Farewell.
much.
Thank you so much.
Travel well. Stay safe.
Till we meet again.
Don't talk to strangers.
Well,
I mean,
not too, Mom.
you know.
Yeah, Valkyrie steps out just to kind of not have a lingering goodbye.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. All right. Valkyrie steps out. Everyone else
Yes.
follows.
Yeah. Well,
Cool.
Nathaniel, before he leaves out, he would shake both their hands
Mhm.
and tell them thank you for the hospitality and letting us stay with them.
Anytime you all are in town, stop by and say hello. And Seth, right before you get through the door, Lehemel puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "Thank you again."
She's
And
really choked up.
will hand just a little tiny package to you. A thanks and a good luck.
Thank you. Thank you so much. She's like scrubbing at her eyes as she's like nodding and thank you, and shuffles out.
Valkyrie will stick her head back in. Could you say bye to Mila and Kav for me?
Oh, of course.
Okay. I'll be back to visit, and she'll leave.
We count on it. And as you get outside, Vaughn, the second you get outside, the Kenku's just kind of fixating on you.
Now, look at the Kenku.
You've eaten from the hand.
Oh.
He'll take that in for a second. And the hand? Whose hand? Just, I know he's not going to get an answer, but he's going to say, whose hand?
We know the truth.
You are a special one, that's for sure.
We are the Oracle.
And with most oracles,
And then the different
a
voices.
mystery.
Find the Oracle.
Vaughn will take that in for a second. And not sure who he's, which side he's addressing. He'll be like, I will try my best. And he shows the note to him again. Can you still try to read this?
It will. Are you giving it the paper or just?
I'm giving him the paperback.
Okay.
I probably know what's on it, but I'm just like, but curiosity's killing me.
Stealing is bad. Wad it up and throw it away again.
Littering is bad.
And it'll turn around to the tower, to which Allie will go, what? Who? What? What is this?
Go ahead.
This Kenku seems to have information that maybe it will tell us if we try hard enough.
Information on what?
It claims to be an oracle, though I have as of yet not seen any future-telling information come from it.
Can I talk to you over here for a second?
Sure.
And kind of like huddles up with you away from the Kenku, who's kind of sitting there going, "You should do that." And you're all. He kind of leans in and goes, "This is obviously a homeless creature trying to scam you."
It has asked nothing from us.
It does. It did read present tarot cards to me.
Oh. Did it seem to have some bearing on your?
It seemed to have an interpretation of what the cards could mean.
Did the interpretation seem applicable to your life?
Have you ever had a tarot reading before?
Probably not. I
Yeah.
don't think so.
They're not.
Paper,
They're-
water,
they're kind of,
paint. It doesn't mix well.
Well, I mean, my experience with tarot readings usually are, it's vague, and it's kind of up for interpretation. But so it's not like that. It was like, oh, you're going to get a ring. No, it said something about darkness and to watch out for darkness, and that we'd meet a helpful friend, which could be this Kenku, now that I think about it.
That makes it sound even more like a scam.
So just
Were you thinking of letting this thing travel
general
with
advice?
I mean, it hasn't done anything bad.
It did try and steal my purse, but
Well,
that
I mean,
was
but then we said, but then
yesterday.
we told it that stealing was bad, and it hasn't tried anything since.
true.
You
True.
have noticed yet?
I mean, I don't know. Aviendha, do you have anything taken? You were with the Kenku most of the day.
Just gonna look around.
Nope. You're good.
No. No.
See, it's fine.
Seems lonely.
Okay. So you want it to come with us?
Well, it seems to want to come with us.
Mm-hmm. Well, why don't we just see what happens then?
I sense no maliciousness from this Kenku, and let me just say this. How many people have we bumped into have just randomly mentioned an objective that we're heading to?
It just said to the tower. Could we be talking about any tower?
Do you see a tower around us?
Right there!
Okay.
I mean, this isn't like a tower. It's just like you know, a tall, narrow, like fourth story kind of a thing.
Okay. But I see it having no harm.
And it does seem to have brought its own supplies.
Suppose
Has a pack.
it can come, but I'm not going to trust it.
Oh,
Seems fair.
okay. I
Sure.
mean,
Sure.
you know, trust is a fleeting thing.
Yes. Oh, Aviendha, I paid your friends already for finding the second object, and he'll drop a coin purse. What's a coin purse? Coin purse of 50 gold into your hands
You can drive really fast in it.
in this coin purse. Yeah. Great. So, you all start heading to the post office then.
Mm-hmm.
Allie just kind of stands there looking miserable, and the Kenku kind of comes up next to it and pats him on the back and says, "Hang in there." And then, and yeah, you all make it to the post office, no problem. That event.
Walking very, very slowly.
Allie will walk in behind you.
Do I have to? She's like
Do I
complaining the whole
have
time.
to? He literally throws a briefcase onto the counter.
Allie? Okay.
You all right?
To the CVCTA Bursar's office. Needs to be split equally between the accounts. Nathaniel, Valkyrie, Aviendha, Cethen, and Vaughan. And the, being very dramatic, and the postman's going, okay. Does this little circle inscription. At which point, Allie looks physically wounded, and he will stagger towards the door of the post office. You're up, Aviendha.
So what did he just do?
Oh, he sets a little box
I-
down on the counter in front of you. Are you what do you want to mail? Is it a letter? Is it an item?
It's an item.
Okay.
It's money
Oh, well, just plop it right here in this box.
in the box.
We'll fold it up and seal it for you. And where are you sending it?
Blah blah blah. That I don't remember the address.
PVCTA Bursar's office.
We'll pretend I've retained that information.
Yeah, and he'll literally stencil onto this like a little magic circle on the top of the box, and just go boop, and it will poof.
Go walk to the outside.
Once again, use the post office services in any major town you come by.
Worst
Allie
day
and
ever.
Aviendha are consoling each other as they weep.
They're so dramatic.
yeah.
I love it.
It's gonna be okay. And the
That-
kid is like, hang in there.
That probably goes around the corner of the post office outside, just so she can be a little bit away from everybody else, and opens up the little package from Low Milk and Shoshana.
Find a very, very nice set of jeweler's tools. The equivalent of a +1 set of jeweler's tools.
Yay.
And a little
Probably
note
like
just saying, good luck.
she's like falling into the note and then the tools and stuff. To very carefully wrap them up and stick them in her bag of junk. She'll go back and join everyone else.
Nathaniel would have been sitting outside with the Kenku if the Kenku was outside.
Yeah, the Kenku looks at you and goes, "We are the Oracle. We know the truth." And we'll hold up its little stack of cards. Literally, there's like 8 of them.
It's only 8 cards. You want to play cards?
We know the truth. And without asking you anymore, it will deal out 3 cards between you. And you see a rusted warforge in the first picture. A very fierce looking wolf with its teeth bared. You could almost hear it growling. And an upside down shadowy hooded figure stalking through the night with moving lights, almost as if it were actually in motion. And the Kenku sits up straight and goes, "What you had left behind is no longer there. Gone. Forever it is. Gobbled up by ferocious beasts, never to be seen again. Where betrayal? If you go back. We know the truth."
Was that within like eye shot of Vaughan?
Certainly an eye shot. Up to you if you were in earshot.
Okay, I think it would be within seeing the Kenku.
Kenku wasn't trying to be secret about it.
It wasn't it was just
Nathaniel didn't know what was happening. So
do I sense or like anything magical going on here?
Sure. Are you doing anything in particular to attempt to sense this? How about this? Make an Arcana check.
Okay, fair enough.
For just a general sense. If you want to take it a step further and burn a spell slot, go for it. If you know Detect Magic, I don't remember.
No, I don't know Detect. So I will burn the Arcana check.
Daniel is just getting all these bomb drops right now, and it's about to freak him out.
Yeah, just a 7. Just a 7.
You... Yes. Something magical.
But I just can't put my finger on it, obviously.
Right.
So there's something quote unquote special about this Kenku. That's the general drift. That this is no ordinary Kenku.
Right. Either it's the magic that you sense that's going on comes more from the cards than the Kenku.
Okay.
That much you know.
All right. Knowing that, I might ask the Kenku where he got the cards. Just hoping for a sensible reply. Just praying for a sensible reply. I'll just question him on the cards. Like, those are interesting cards you have.
What'd you say?
And I'll just make the motion cards like interesting.
Oh, find the Oracle. And it'll slip it back into its bag.
Okay.
Are you going to ask any other questions about the cards? Like so far you've just commented on how interesting they are.
Great.
Nathaniel will get up and just start kind of pacing a little bit, And just
Mhm.
kind of move around because he doesn't want to sit still at this moment.
Okay. I'll again make the motion. So I'm, sort of trying to like get, just because I'm not quite sure. I mean, Vaughn's not quite sure, how much he can really understand what I'm saying. So it's like to make the card motion. It's like, where did you get these cards?
We are the Oracle. And it'll reach into its bag and pull out a set of brushes and paints, and some firm, stocky paper. We are the Oracle. We know the truth. Find the Oracle. Stick it back in its bag.
So I'm sort of, this is sort of, so I'll sort of make the motion like, so you make the cards. Like I'll make the drawing motion on the, like.
And it just nods. We are the Oracle.
Interesting.
Did you get any answers, Vaughn?
Well, as much as I can discern, those cards has some sort of magic associated with them. And it appears, I mean, as much as anybody can understand what he's been trying to say, or they've been trying to say, that he makes the cards.
That's what I got from hearing him.
The Kenku's looking back and forth.
Or hearing them.
Between you two. Yeah. Hang in there.
All right. Well, should we go?
Yes.
All right, Allie, are you ready?
Very excited. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let us go onward.
It'll be okay, Seth.
Where should we go next?
Thank you.
Two places
Are
left.
you guys okay? Is everything all right?
Yes.
No.
Why is everyone crying?
Parents are wonderful
It's
people.
like I have.
I have to spend money.
You cost me so much money.
Wow.
Wailing in the back.
Do you guys?
You can see them all kind of huddled up together, holding each other as they're walking.
We don't have to leave right now, guys. We can just kind of, if you need to recuperate.
At that, Allie immediately stops crying.
I'm just saying,
Wow,
Allie,
that was
if you
that was
need some
amazing.
time to recuperate and you need, to,
Where are we gonna go next?
Okay, all right.
We can go to Inkwell Peak.
She'll
or
touch the flower in her
Tapestry
hair
Hills.
again.
Yeah.
Which is closer?
Tapestry Hills was closer.
Tapestry Hills is it's about another day's journey from here. Inkwell Peak is about a half day's journey up the mountain.
And it's already about midday.
Yes.
Okay.
So and there are places to stay up at Inkwell Peak.
Oh, well, yeah, this is a school of magic.
Full-fledged. Oh, okay. So it's a full-fledged town.
I would say that.
Oh, okay. So it's.
But I'm sure that we would be given accommodations.
Okay. All right. I think that's one suggestion. Inkwell Peak then.
Nathaniel, I'm hungry.
Oh gosh.
Hand you a piece of candy.
Oh, no.
And then I will just walk.
Walk away.
Walk away.
I love it. Oh man. To the tower. Allie glares at him. How do you know about that? And you all make it to the front of the town and turn around and kind of look back at what you are leaving behind you. And yeah, sun's high. Nice day. Vaughn, make a perception check.
Sure. About time.
Nice. Except for some of it. You see that little like welcome stand that Byron had been at, where you met and healed him, is shuttered, with like a help wanted sign on it.
I think Byron's in a better place.
You do remember that
He's dead.
Byron literally worked for like the city watch too. So.
But I thought he left that job. Oh, he left a minor job to go to the city watch.
Right. Yeah.
But I think Vaughan would be comforted knowing he's doing the Lord's work, or at least the unknown God's work.
Right. The whoever's work.
Yes. We got to come up for the symbol for the unknown God. It's
Oh
not
my
gonna be a
child,
question.
spread the word.
It's not going to be a question mark, all right? It's going to be something.
Yep. So you guys are going up the mountain to Inkwell Peak.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Yay.
Yep.
Everyone make a Constitution save.
Constitution. Saving, right? Yes.
Saving throw.
Oof.
Saving throw.
Ah.
11.
We're rolling in fantasy grounds.
13.
Watch me fail. Oh no, I didn't. Okay.
That's a 9 for Valkyrie.
Totally waiting for it.
Okay. This is a steep path. Wait, right before we get to that, sorry, I'm skipping ahead of myself. You guys turn and leave the town and come back out to that main road, and kind of to your right goes back the way you came to Cascade, and to the left goes a little ways, and then you can see like a visible fork where a road kind of bends around towards the mountain, and another follows the cove, or the bay, I should say. And the Kenku points towards Cascade and says, "To the tower!"
Yeah. To the no, wait.
tower?
What? We're going to the Inkwell Peak, right?
Tower?
Right. Not just
Oh,
yet.
thank-
Not just yet. Sort of like reassure the Kenku. Not just yet. And I would like
It
make a
looks
symbol for, like,
it looks very confused. To the
Hang in there.
To the tower later.
tower
Later.
later.
hang in there.
Hang in there.
And you'll keep on walking. Stealing is bad.
Mhm. Yeah. So so anyway, you all head up, and if you rolled over a 12, you make it to kind of what you would guess is the midway point, and you're not winded. Everyone else is winded. So Vaughan and Valkyrie are both winded, and Allie is very winded, like almost crawling at this point. Wait, can we take a break? Just
Sure.
One of it.
Sure.
Yeah.
We need to get this kid a Segway.
right.
Let's take a break for the sake of Allie. I mean, I'm fine. Let's take a break for the sake of Allie.
So you guys sit down on some rocks and have some water, maybe snacks, I don't know. Excuse me. And you notice that there's a smaller path going off to one side. It's not the main path. Like, this was made by people walking that direction, like a lot. Valkyrie, why don't you make an intelligence check, and everyone else make a survival check?
Hey.
5. Wow. Jeez. That is a 10 total.
Okay, 13.
That was the DC, so congratulations.
Goodness.
Yes.
Woo!
Close one.
Very good. Oh, another roll for Allie.
Hey! High five, Nathaniel.
Five
Okay.
Cethen.
Oh, you all did so well.
Me and Cethen just survival orders or something.
You remember this path,
Yeah.
Valkyrie.
Yeah. That's what I am. Shit. I know.
This is the path to the climbing spot,
Mhm.
the other side of the mountain where you died. And where you lost your sibling.
Yeah. Everyone else would be able to see Valkyrie kind of her usual kind of relaxed attitude kind of becomes a little bit firmer, and her steps become just a little bit slower as you guys keep going.
If
Those of you that made the survival check, that's definitely not the way you want to go. You want to stick to the main path. If you want to get to Inkwell Peak. But Allie's like, maybe that's a shortcut.
Nope. Don't think so.
This has long cut feels. No, thank you.
So you said so just to make sure, Andrew, you said the shortcut is what we took?
No.
Okay,
No,
just the
you guys
path.
you just saw the
Okay.
path. And
Just
Allie's
wanted to make
commenting,
sure.
maybe we
Okay.
should go that way. And you're having this realization.
Just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Me and Cethen both at the same time. Nope.
I think
Request denied.
sometimes it's not best to cut paths here, Ellie. Best to just stay on the
It
main
just
one.
looks a little less steep.
And that's usually how you get lost.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Fine. Do you continue on to the peak? Okay. Very good. You make it. And you see a very interesting scene before you. One, this is a caldera lake at the top here. So this used to be a volcano, and is now a lake. Except the lake is a dark indigo color, like near black shade of purple. And in the very center is a very bizarre looking tower. Literally angles and protrusions that are not behaving according to physics.
Seth points at the thing and looks at the Kenku and says, "To the tower."
It'll kind of in a whine to the tower and point back in the other direction. The other thing you notice is yes, non-Euclidean geometry. Thank you. That this tower, there's no island. The tower itself seems to just rise immediately out of the water. And at water level, there's a small dock, and without a boat, and a door. And on your side, there's a tiny little shack next to a dock that does look like it has a boat.
Alright.
So we can surmise we need to take a boat over to the tower, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, unless you swim.
Is the boat big enough? if we go down closer to it?
Looks like it.
For all of us?
Mhm.
Anyone have any boat expertise? And any...
Everyone make a perception check.
Wow, that's the third 7 I've rolled in a row. That's
Oh,
a
no.
10 total.
Not good. 9.
Perception.
Wow. Okay. Nathaniel and Cethen immediately recognize there is no way this thing will float. This looks like rotting and terrible and awful. And
There's like 2 feet of water in it already.
maybe not 2 feet, but there's a puddle. Yeah.
There's already a puddle in it.
And you all, though, hear the door to the little tiny shack open. And you see a little old man walk out of it. Long white beard. And he kind of slowly walks and turns to face you, between you and the dock, and goes, "Well, hello. It's so nice to have guests at the academy."
Hi. My name is Valkyrie. These are my friends. We're looking for a boat to get to and point to the tower.
Mm-hmm. Yes, this is the place. I'm Walter.
Oh,
Nice
nice.
to meet you.
Valkyrie will shake his hand.
Valkyrie and Vaughan, both of you roll perception checks.
Will this be the 4th 7? Oh my freaking goodness.
Did you?
Are you serious?
Yes, that's the 4th 7 I rolled in a row.
Put it in jail.
That's a
You're
record.
clueless, Valkyrie, but
Thumbs up.
something tickles you as familiar about this old man, Vaughan. Something familiar. Oh, that's it. Not exactly the same, but looks kind of like that priest, Bob, that you met.
Excuse me, sir. Your name? You said your name was Walter.
Walter, yes.
Yes. I'm Vaughan, by the way. Good to meet you.
Pleasure, yes.
You bear an uncanny resemblance to someone we met earlier yesterday. He worked at the temple. His name was Bob Tholomew. Bob Tholomew. Bob Tholomew. You wouldn't have to be related, would you?
Yes, that's my younger brother.
Interesting.
He's still alive, huh?
Yes, we saw him. He was in good health, good spirits. And how are you?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm the greeter. It's so nice to meet you. You will require a visitor's pass to enter the academy. I am the keeper of visitor passes. We accept donations to help cover the cost of reconjuring more visitors passes. Meager, just 5 copper a pass. Allie will literally just give him a gold and say, just give us passes, please. He goes, okay. And he'll reach into a bag, like down to his elbow. And that's not how deep the bag is. Kind of a thing, groping around for a while, and then comes out, yes, visitor passes. They're like on little lanyards of twine. And it literally just has visitor written on it in common. This is like these are nothing special.
Insight check. I want to know
Like on
if he's
back
just
five card.
collecting money on the side here.
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, it's only 5 copper.
He said he'd cover all
16.
costs.
He doesn't seem to be lying.
Okay, so no, I wanted to see if Walter was running a scam here.
Yeah, no, he doesn't seem to be lying. Okay. Well, next is the boat ride.
Mhm.
In this boat?
We're not taking that
We're
boat,
not
right?
taking this boat, right?
Oh, it's the only boat. Don't worry, magic. Woo.
Can I just swim across? Is that okay?
I don't recommend it.
There might be.
Nibbles is has been a little cranky lately.
Nibbles?
I'm
Nibbles?
from the deepest part of the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
She'll smile with all her teeth. You still don't recommend it?
No. Can you see in the dark?
Yes.
Great. Can you see with a total absence of sunlight?
Probably not.
Your
Helpful
TM is
hint
telling you
from the DM.
something.
Excellent. So, if you jump into that water, you very quickly are going to lose your sense of direction because you will not be able to see. Unless you happen to be like Kevin,
Who's Kevin?
Warlock,
I'm not a warlock,
and
no.
see thing that lets him see in any kind of darkness. Jerk.
I don't
Oh.
have one of those, no.
Hmm.
Well, in that case, go ahead and step on in, and I'll get you heading over to the other side, nice and quick.
All of us at once?
Oh, you're right. And he goes and stands over by the boat. Hello, my name is Walter, and I will need to see your visitor passes in order to validate them. Can I please see your visitor passes? And he will reach down into his bag and pull out like a little stamp.
Fawn will offer his pass for stamping.
Valkyrie would
And
do
all the while,
same.
he will also be clutching his amulet while he gets in the boat.
Oh my god.
You all get stamps. Okay, into the boat.
Oh,
Are you sure?
I'm 100% positive this is literally my job.
Seth looks at her group and she says, in case we should not make it across, everyone should probably take off their bracelets, so if you needed to swim, you could.
Good idea.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll take off our
Yeah.
bracelets.
What's it?
I didn't have any bracelets, so good.
You did. Or
I
you
did.
mean you weren't wearing it? It's
What
the one
were
that
I?
the
Friendship
friendship
bracelet.
bracelet.
Yeah, I wasn't wearing it.
Okay.
Nathaniel doesn't want to be persuaded by us.
Good. In you go. In you go. Be gentle though. Gentle, tenderly step in.
Oh, okay. Gentle as possible.
Yeah. You all get in the boat. And there's just like planks to sit on. This isn't like a posh ride. Nothing's comfortable. Everything's a little damp. And then Walter just kind of waves and goes, "Have a nice trip." And the boat will start to move.
Oh, on its own.
In
Okay.
fact, it will raise up out of the water a little bit, just enough for you to notice the large dome that the boat seems to be affixed to.
Oh. Like it's floating, the dome is floating with us? Or like the boat
Like the dome is literally lifted the boat up out of the water, and the dome is now heading towards the tower.
Okay, the boat's on top of the dome.
So
Seth, why didn't you make a nature check?
yeah, I was gonna.
Is Walter in the boat with us?
No, he is not.
Oh,
He's
he
back on the
is
dock. And he's
not.
going, bye now, okay. And he goes into his little shack.
Great.
Yeah, this is a very large turtle shell.
Beautiful.
Very large.
Everyone may want to keep their arms and limbs inside the
Carpet?
boat.
Oh, I meant to say that.
I'm sure you did.
Okay, bye. Yeah, and this isn't a fast ride either. It's about a 30-minute thing, but it's kind of relaxing and
It's a show ride, like at Disney World, where you
Yeah,
tour the
pretty much.
park.
and you kind of pull right up to that little dock in front of the tower with these big double wooden doors, and it just kind of stops right there.
Seth gets out and then digs in her bag for her last black squid taffy,
Nice.
and then throws it into the water towards where she thinks that the head of the turtle is.
Mhm.
So what was that?
Do you wait until you are all out of the boat?
Oh, yeah, I probably should. I'll wait till everyone else is out of it.
She throws it in.
Turtle skirts off after. Goes under, yeah.
Yeah, and the turtle definitely. You can't see the turtle because again, you just see like this perfect reflection of everything above the water, and you can't because it's so dark. Anyway, the boat lowers back into the water and lowers all the way into the water. And you see some bubbles, big bubbles, over by where you threw the thing in. Yep, here you are, tiny dock, big doors.
Well,
Cethen, what was that?
a massive turtle, not a sea turtle as I am used to seeing, but indeed a massive turtle. I'm assuming one of your freshwater varieties, or some other magical version I'm not familiar with.
It's really cool.
Definitely don't go swimming.
I wasn't planning on it.
Good.
I like to swim, but okay.
All right, to the tower.
Okay, you guys walk up to the big doors.
Is the Kenku with us?
Yes,
As he stayed pretty quiet.
yes. Just observing, watching,
Okay.
observing.
Andrew has a lot of NPCs to do voices for that we keep bringing with us.
Learning.
So just all right. Since Vaughan has the knuckles for it, with his glove, he will knock on the door.
As you do that, the door will ripple as if it were a liquid surface, and then flow up and down into the recesses of the wall. And there is standing Walter.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Hello. Oh, thank you so much for giving a treat to Nibbles. He's been so grumpy lately.
I turn around and look back at the opposite direction
Yeah.
of where we just came from.
Valkyrie
I'll look
too.
back.
The last you had seen of him, he had gone into his little shack. Hello, my name is Walter, and I am the greeter here at the tower, the Academy Tower.
Yes, we know.
I will need to verify that your visitor passes have been stamped, and that you actually have them before I can let you into the tower.
Walter, you
Didn't-
just stamped him.
Didn't you just stamp them?
Please, this is all I do with my life.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry. And she'll pull out their badge.
Want to hold up his?
Oh, that poor soul.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go.
Mm-hmm. Well, everything checks out. So, head on in, and I can never remember her name. Patricia? No. Petunia? No. Peace. Ha! Yeah, nothing like the other ones. Peace. You can talk to Peace inside. She's the she'll help you find whatever you need. All right, well, have a nice day. And he will wave a little wand and literally use the spell teleport to go to the other side of the lake.
Wouldn't that have been quicker?
Be a nice wand to have.
Spell slots.
And nothing else to use them on.
All right, yeah. So you guys are in the entryway.
I'm imagining Hogwarts. Is it different?
Yes. Again, it's just a single tower and with like all kind of weird, shapy things. Yeah, you walk in. It's a little hallway that you walk through, and just before you kind of come through, like you can see like kind of like a little lounge, like waiting area kind of a thing. You can see the like a big, like the start of a big spiral staircase, and as soon as you get to the end of the hallway, who's going in first? Isn't that a wonderful question for a DM to ask? Who's going in first?
I think Valkyrie be towards
Ali
the
the
back
Brave.
because she's looking around,
answer.
and I'll probably even say aloud to anyone that's around her. Never thought I'd be in here. It's quite interesting, right?
Sort of hanging back with Valkyrie, being, what do you know of this place other than?
I've not really that much, only that it was here and it was interesting looking, and I've used to come out here to look at it.
Interesting.
Great. Aviendha's in front. So you walk through the end of this little hallway, and all of a sudden, right next to you, you hear, "Oh, I forgot to tell you something."
Walter?
Hi, yes, it's Walter. So, oh man, I forgot. All right, well, have a nice day.
Maybe if you go through the alphabet, if you should go with like A.
He's already gone.
Okay.
And you see like a little desk with a magenta-skinned tiefling woman sitting at it. She has really cool like horns that don't do like the ram spiral, but do like the like straight up but twisted kind of a thing.
Yes. Are you Peace?
Yes, I am.
No, we're visitors, and she'll kind of hold up her
Yes.
post-it note on a piece of twine, and say, I know it's late in the day, so we probably won't be able to conduct our business until tomorrow.
She looks at a little. It's time is irrelevant in the tower.
Oh,
Well, I shouldn't say that. It's relative.
oh. We have had a long day. Would it be possible for us to have a few beds for a few hours, if hours are things you recognize here? Then
I mean, it's. She again looks at the little something on her desk. It's only 6 o'clock in the outside world. You're not hungry.
yes, we're hungry.
We're hungry.
Okay.
Maybe not quite sleepy yet.
So this is what you're gonna want to do. Here's some meal vouchers. Literally, we'll hand you little things that say free meal on them. Here's your meal vouchers. You see the spiral staircase over there. See how there's 2 entry points, one going up, one going down? Don't go on the down one. It's not going to take you anywhere you want to go. Go on the one leading up, but you have to stay close together, and you have to be picturing in your mind where it is you want to go. Make sense?
What's downstairs?
Keep walking. Oh, it's the archives. Nothing important.
Okay.
It's just and she looks. There's a door behind her, and it's my boss's domain.
Oh, who's your boss?
Someone hopefully you will never have to meet. And gives one of those like grimace smiles.
Okay.
Yes, we do have to beat them.
So, you want to be thinking about the cafeteria.
Do we need to picture it in our mind, or just the word cafeteria is
Word
enough?
sufficient.
Good. Okay, good. Thank you. Should we come back here afterwards, or?
Oh, no. You'll be taken care of in the cafeteria.
Well, for food, but we do have something that we need to talk about with someone.
Be taken care of in the cafeteria.
Okay.
Maybe you should have some food. You seem a bit grouchy.
Now, if we get lost,
I'm just maintaining peace.
say something goes wrong, if we think about you, will we come back here?
Unless it's after 8 o'clock.
Then what happens? Then what do we think about then, just in case?
Reception.
Okay.
If you think about me, you'll probably end up at my room.
Oh, okay.
Valkyrie
She
will
says,
laugh.
kind of awkwardly, although, Aviendha, go ahead and make a perception check.
We don't want that.
You did not have to roll high to get this. It's okay. She's not trying to hide anything. She literally gives you like the look up and down kind of a thing, and then goes and shrugs. And then winks, and then turns back to the rest of the group.
Okay.
Thank you.
To the cafeteria. She'll look at the Kenku.
Hand him a free meal thing and say cafeteria.
Food. Birdseed? I don't know what they eat.
I'll take that.
Okay. I point at the words on it and say cafeteria, which is not what it says, but
Hang in there.
Okay.
hang in there.
Valkyrie will turn to Cethen. So if the Kenku doesn't appear in the cafeteria, are we going to be worried? Should we?
Maybe we'll find it whenever we go to the tower it was talking about.
Oh, is this not the same one?
It kept pointing down towards.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Or maybe we'll never see it again. Or maybe there will be a puff of. Things seem to be very strange here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, did you have any questions?
Should we?
I don't even know.
You just seem you haven't gone up the stairs yet.
Well, we're just it's fine.
Are you worried?
Val-
if
Valkyrie-
you're worried about getting lost, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
That's why you have to just be sure to stay close together as a group.
Okay. All right. She'll turn
So
to
maybe
everyone
if-
else. Should we?
If we all think hard enough, then maybe all of us will make it there.
Let's all do it on the count of 3. And she'll look at the Kenku. 1, 2, 3, and she'll
Let
point at
me
the
help.
paper.
Yeah. So you guys are you guys starting up the
Yes.
stairway? Okay. Are you staying close together?
Yes.
Are you
Seth will
thinking-
probably like grab Valkyrie's hand in one hand and then like grab the Kenku wing in the other hand and try
Okay.
and like
Mm-hmm.
pray that this is going to be enough.
Excellent. And you're all thinking about the cafeteria.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Cafeteria.
Kenku, we can't
Every
account
cafeteria.
for, but sure.
Not really.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Obviously,
Abby is
Allie
a
and the Kenku you
little
can't speak
just
for.
out of character.
Go ahead and roll wisdom saving throws as soon as you step onto the stairs.
Will it be another 7? Let's see.
Oh
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throws.
Not a 7.
Hey!
Yay.
Nice.
Let's see.
19.
Oh, I need my dice. God damn it.
What did you roll, Valkyrie?
rolled-
15 for Valkyrie.
Okay. So, this is what happens. This stair seems to curve, and it seems to go on for maybe about like a minute. Like you've walked up maybe 30 steps, but it's a really tight turn. And for the briefest of moments, Valkyrie and Seth and the Kenku let go of hands. And for the briefest of moments, you see, the people in front of you like just disappear around the corner of the stair. And we're gonna have to resolve this in order. Vaughan, you make it to the top first. Literally, you are at the top of the stairs. And it's
Is
just
there
it's a landing,
Floor? Oh, it's okay.
and there's a door in front of you with a little plaque next to it that says cafeteria.
I'll turn and look down the stairs to see if there's anyone coming up the stairs.
You see
Wow.
Cethen coming up right behind you.
Okay. So I'll wait for Seth.
Okay. Cethen's up there.
Well, we made it, at least. I think.
A minute passes, and 2 minutes pass, and 3 minutes pass,
Oh boy.
and then the Kenku walks around the corner.
You
And
made
then
it!
another minute passes. Another 5 minutes pass. And Nathaniel and Valkyrie come around the corner. And another minute, and then another 5. About 10 more minutes. I mean, like, you guys are like,
Should we
what
be
in the world is going on?
worried about...
And then Aviendha and Allie come up. And for reference, aside from those of you that had already made it to the top, everyone else's experience of the stairs is that the person in front of you just disappears from sight. And then you round the corner and see them. No time passes for the
Oh.
person on the stairs.
Got it.
So, Aviendha, you know, it took you a minute to climb some stairs. Like, and it's kind of weird that they don't go up anymore. But here you are. You're at the cafeteria, and here's everyone else. They must have just made it up ahead of you.
Did you get
One.
lost, Aviendha?
Yeah. I mean, we've been waiting for like 10 minutes.
Oh,
I'm very
I'm
hungry.
Longer
Minutes.
than that.
Longer?
It's
I-
been like 5 minutes.
No, it
it's how.
We
Okay,
waited
well,
for.
let's just go
I mean,
get some.
it's only been a minute for me. I don't
Interesting.
know.
This is that relative thing. Next time we go up some stairs, we'll just go in the door and not wait for other people, maybe?
Sure.
I don't know.
Food? Food?
Vaughn will open the door.
As soon as you reach for the knob of the door, you hear a voice behind you saying, "Wait! Wait!" And that's where we'll stop for tonight.
God dang it, Andrew.
Wait! Not that
I'm
door!
on nerves in this
Walter
freaking
again.
tower.
Remembered!
Some mirrors.
Smoke and mirrors all the way up.
Excellent. Yeah, so that's game for us. Let's go. Let's go around quick. Introduce yourselves and what the highlight of this session was for you. Let's start with Aviendha, who we'll probably always start with. She has other things to get on to.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh gosh. Melissa, I play Aviendha. You guys have seen me around. Oh gosh, I think her favorite part was the shopping, because she always had somebody else pay for her stuff all the time. So it's she felt so bad about your sister. Like, she felt so bad about the board game and everything, because she was like, I don't know, I'm sorry. I think for her it would be the necklace. So, oh my gosh, this whole tower thing is a trip.
While the tower itself is in the source book, I added all the non-Euclidean relative time stuff. That's
Love.
Because gotta have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyone go next?
All right, this is Franco. I play Vaughn. God, somebody. The turtle and Walter.
I'm glad.
Walter,
Someone
who serves his life teleporting between point A's, B's, and C's, he just lives to stamp visitor passes.
That's right. Okay.
My name is Steph. I play Valkyrie. There were so many. I would say the ring thing was surprising and very touching, and I teared up as a player. But also the whole chat with Rirdin and that whole exchange was very interesting and surprising and fun. So
Cool.
Valkyrie's feeling super good about herself right now.
Excellent.
I'm Richard. I play Nathaniel. My favorite parts, there's so many. Just like Steph said, there's so many.
You got thrown some delightful.
I got thrown
Every
so
week
many
there are
curveballs.
There are so many.
I got thrown so many curveballs. The ring was my favorite of all of them because I didn't expect to see that. The card reading, everybody's card reading, not just Nathaniel's.
Still
but
a couple of you left.
yeah, I know. I'm kind of excited about that. Just to see who has what. Walter. Just the whole fact of that boat's not safe. Floats across. And he could have just teleported us all there.
Mm-hmm.
Nibbles needs her exercise.
And I guess my final one is Cethen, Aviendha, and Ali in the group huddle, crying their eyes out for all the different things.
That was pretty wonderful. Oh man. All right, Seth, that leaves you.
My name is Madeline. I play Seth. The Kenku is absolutely the star of this episode for me. I think they're just so, like, as a player, I keep trying to think of like phrases I can use as a character to like maybe give it more things to say. But then also it'll probably just like bounce right off of it. The fact that it's making its own tarot cards is incredible. It's just, I love it. And I loved getting to feed Nibbles as well. That was fun.
Delightful. I'm Andrew. I'm the GM. In case you couldn't tell. And gosh, I think we had so many really amazing scenes. So many.
It's a good job, Andrew.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, you all made it though, so thank you, as usual. And for you who are still viewing, every Saturday night, 6:00 p.m. Eastern, is this campaign, Tower of Dreams. Sundays, 10 o'clock Eastern. Tune in to the channel again to see Obsidian Scar.
We also have our board game thing starting tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So 2 p.m. Eastern time, Victoria will be hosting board games on the channel for a couple of hours. I don't remember what we're playing, but I think we're playing like kind of an Return to Baldur's Gate or something like that, and then something a little bit more smaller. But yeah, that starts tomorrow, and that'll be a weekly thing.
There you go. And so yeah, that's a 2.
Yeah.
I have to integrate that
Eastern
into
time.
my mind. 2:00 is board games. Show up, watch. It's gonna be good. And then 10 o'clock Eastern, Sunday nights is Obsidian Scar, proper naughty campaign. Monday nights is the 10 o'clock Eastern is the Forsaken, DM'd by Steph, who plays Valkyrie. And that's our side quest hoarders campaign.
Guest DM this week of Victoria.
Right. Yes. Yeah, I can't wait. That'll be very interesting. We'll see what you all plotted. I'm a player in that one. And Tuesdays, 10 o'clock Eastern, is Kier's Lament, which is our all evil campaign. Wednesdays at 10 o'clock Eastern is our D&D therapy talk show. Madbird Squawks. Thursdays, don't currently have anything. Fridays at noon is Mad Art with Steph. More Steph. And where she takes recommendations or requests, I should say, and does a poll through our Discord channel. So check that out.
You see all of our beautiful character art here today. That was
That's
all
awesome.
done by Steph.
So so pretty. And then Friday nights at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern is Stormfall, which is the whole drama after school special. And then next Saturday at 9:30 Eastern, I think it's when we're trying to start, is just going to be a special, not regular one shot that I will be running. It is going to be kind of an investigative horror themed one shot. So if you're into that, come watch. Yay. Okay. Stick with us as who are we rating?
Oh,
Are we rating? Dan left.
Rating party.
Let me see if anyone is as Twitch works as slowly as it possibly can. Let me see.
Hold tight, chat.
If anyone is streaming on our network.
Stay here. Be a rating party with us.
I am loading it right now.
And also, thank you for watching, because, we do just have fun, and so you can have fun.
Absolutely.
Cool. Do you need to stall for more time, Steph?
we are the only people streaming in our network right now. So
all right. So
no
never
one
mind.
to really go over to right this
You are
second that I have
dismissed.
pulled up. So
Class
See you
dismissed.
next week on
Bye.
Tower of Dreams.
Bye.
Guys.
Bye.